You know, we want to bring the joy to the Lord and to share that message of hope and light. And that's why we're here at Mater Dei Radio. It's such a gift. And one of the gifts that we've been able to give is the gift of music. Music is such a way, no matter what language, babies know the gift of music. They hear that melody. They hear that sound. It's something that communicates beyond what those words communicate. And we've been gifted by having right here in the state of Oregon, Oregon Catholic Press, Spirit and Song. And one of their musicians who's been around for a little while, Jesse Manibusan, joins us today. And Jesse, I know we've been able to talk about World Youth Day, some of the traveling you've done internationally, and we just played your song, Life You're Living. Thanks for joining us this morning and helping us to unpack some of the joy of the gospel. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Dina Marie. It's a great privilege to be with you all.
Well, I want to hear a little bit behind the scenes of Life You're Living and praising the Lord and really reminding us about how God's grace ignites us. Give us a little bit of a background of that song.
Well, I tell you, the Life You're Living is one of the signature songs for my mission in cultivating joy. It's simply a proclamation that life, no matter what the circumstances might be, that we are people who are loved and cherished and full of grace, and we're called to, in spite of what the circumstances of our life, whether they're really great or not so great, to trust in the joy of the Lord. You know, the joy of the Lord is our strength. And so Life You're Living is simply a song that says, Lord, you are in us, and we seek to live the life that you live in us. And so that's pretty much the pulse of the song.
Mm-hmm. Jesse, what really helps you to focus in your prayer life? What contributes to the strength of your prayer life so that you can go on the road, you can do a parish mission, you can be involved in praise and worship? How do you have a daily prayer life?
Well, I tell you, my grandmother gave me the greatest appreciation for the rosary. I didn't get it as a young kid, but I certainly got it later on in life, that Jesus, Mary, and Joseph were never referred to as the perfect family. They were referred to as the Holy Family, and they were grounded in prayer. And so the rosary is my primary daily prayer and meditation. And it's a joy to pray it throughout the day, on the airplane, before I get on the microphone, after I'm finished. There's just, to pray always is not just a lifesaver, it's a mind and soul saver.
Absolutely is a soul saver. And we want to continue to work on saving souls, our loved ones, and those that we don't know, that we can be part of their salvation. Summertime is a really interesting time, I think, for musicians, this time of gathering together, whether it's a Steubenville or a World Youth Day type of an event. What are some of the things you've been doing during this summer to help praise and serve the Lord?
Well, I tell you, it's a bit of a slow time for me, but I'm certainly, this weekend I'll be working with the Missionaries of Charity, the sisters, for a family retreat in San Bruno, St. Bruno Catholic Church in San Bruno. I've worked with other OCP composers and OCP folks for the National Pastoral and Musicians Convention just recently in Cincinnati, Ohio, and then I've been touring with Ken Canedo on a new collection called Fish With Me, more songs for another generation. So this summer, I'm not doing a lot of conferences, Dina Marie, but I am doing small and bigger things here and there during this summertime.
Now, you recently also produced through OCP Spirit and Song, Sing of Mary. And in this 100th year anniversary of Our Lady of Fatima, I want to ask you a little bit about the heart behind producing a whole series of songs, some familiar, some a little bit different, of our Blessed Mother. What inspired you for this album?
I'm going to have to point to my grandmother again, and I give my mom and dad total credit as well. But, my grandmother had such an impact on me, Dina Marie, as really the person who really introduced and gave me such a great appreciation for Our Lady. I was an honorary member of the Legion of Mary, because I always go to the Legion of Mary meetings with my grandmother as a child. So, and all the ladies were so happy to see a young boy there.
Yes.
But I also must say that working with Tom Booth, one of the co-founders of Life Teen, an OCP artist, and just a great friend, 8 years ago, I'd expressed to him my great desire to do something that would point us to Mary, who was always pointing us to Jesus. It's not a new theology. It's, I've taken a song called "Sing of Mary" and added a little bit of an adaptation to the text. The hymn tune is "Pleading Savior," and I just changed the text a little bit to reflect my own sense of Our Lady through my grandmother's influence on me and her stories. So Tom Booth produced it with many, many friends in Nashville and Tucson, with co-writes with Steve Angersano, Sarah Hart, Eric Webster. So it's just really a beautiful project that's been in my heart for so long, and it finally came to fruition through the great help of Tom Booth and OCP.
Yeah. Again, that CD is Sing of Mary, and you can get that. Your website, Jesse, how do people get a hold of you and some of the songs and audios that you have available?
Well, they can get a hold of me through OCP, through 1-800-LITURGY, and I also have a website, jessemanibusan.com. It's just my name, no spaces, jessemanibusan.com.
Okay, well, we're going to put that on our website as well. Jesse, thank you. And I want to have you and Ken sometime join us in studio and by phone, because Ken lives right here in Portland. We love his contribution to the Archdiocese of Portland and the gift of his musicianship as well. So will you come back?
Absolutely. We're going to be at Fort Lewis in Tacoma on August 27th, and then back in the Portland area October 19th. So maybe we can find some time where we can visit.
Let's do it, my friend. God bless you and have a wonderful summer.
Thanks, Dina Marie. God bless.